It's the most magical time of year in Walt Disney World Resort, and this week on the show, we're going to give you the ultimate guide to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Hi everyone, and welcome to What in the Disney World, the show where we take a look at all of the goings on in Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. This week, on this special episode of the show, we're going to delve into Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We're going to look at what's available to buy, what's available to eat, what rides can you ride, what shows should you watch, and also give you some hints and tips along the way. Now, just before we get started, if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up, as that will help us out with YouTube. And if this is the first time you're seeing me on your screen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with anybody that you know is going to or wants to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So all that being said, let's get going. So what is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Well, this is a separate ticketed event where the park will be closed to normal day guests, and only those who have purchased a ticket to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party will be allowed in the parks from 7 PM onwards. So the parties began this year on November the 8th, and they run right through until December 21st, with various dates in between, all which you can check on the Walt Disney World website. So what are the best dates to look at? Well, the first few parties of the year are always quite busy, but the November parties tend to be a little less crowded than the December ones, and also Tuesday nights seem to be more lighter on crowds than other days of the week. The tickets for these parties are available to buy in advance and went on sale this year on March the 19th. Now, I would suggest booking as early as possible if you were going, as in previous years a lot of the dates have sold out. The other benefit of this is purchasing the tickets in advance are slightly cheaper rather than booking them on the day as well. Prices for the dates vary from $95 in advance, which is $105 on the day, to $115 in advance, or $125 on the day. Now those are adult prices, or child prices start at $90, which works out $100 on the day, or $110 in advance, which is $120 for a child. Now, it's always best to check Disney's website for the prices during the dates you go, and remember which days are quieter. As an example, the 13th of November is a Tuesday and maybe one of the quieter days, but it's also one of the cheaper prices. But you need to go with what works for your dates. So we have our tickets, and the day is finally here when we can go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So what now? Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party kicks off at 7 PM and ends at midnight, but you can enter as early as 4 PM with your party ticket to enjoy the park before the event starts. Once you arrive at the park, you'll be given a wristband so cast members can tell who should be at the party and who shouldn't. And these bands are checked as you enter the different lands around the Magic Kingdom. Now, if you're already in the park on the day of the party with a normal day ticket, you can pick up a wristband inside the Chamber of Commerce building on Main Street, or near Buzz Lightyear, outside Mickey's PhilharMagic up in Fantasyland, and also the guest relations window in Liberty Square and near Tortuga Tavern as well. Now we've got our wristbands, it's time for the fun to start. So, what can we expect to see and do at the party? Now, the first thing you might notice is that Main Street is decorated big style for the holidays, with lots of wreaths, poinsettias, and it's got a great Christmas feel, especially with that great Christmas loop as you're walking down Main Street. But what you might notice most later on is just how special Cinderella Castle looks once it's lit up. Queen Elsa makes an appearance twice each night to help light up the castle in a 7-minute show called A Frozen Holiday Wish, where Anna and Olaf also help her out. Now, if you're looking to watch the show, don't stand too close to the stage at the front, as the show is best viewed a little way back so you can see the castle in all its glory. Also on the castle stage 4 times a night is Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration, which is a fun show where Mickey and Minnie host their very own holiday party with their favourite pals, where you can sing along with some of the classic carols and also some new favourites as well. Next up, and not to be missed, is Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Parade, which takes place twice a night, normally at 8:30 and 11 PM. Now you can stand and watch toy soldiers, reindeers, gingerbread men, and even some classic characters in this fantastic parade. And there's even an appearance by the big man himself. Now the best tip I can give you for this is to go and view the second parade, as the crowds are a lot lighter than the first one. Now this will also give you the chance, while everyone is watching the first parade, to go and do some other things around the party. But don't forget, if you do want a good spot, you're still going to have to stake it out a little while before the parade starts. Next up is Holiday Wishes, which takes place at 10 PM on party nights, and this special version of Wishes is fantastic and features some of the best fireworks on Disney property. But you don't need to be too close to view, and my advice would be to stand near the ice cream parlour or Casey's at the top of Main Street so you get a great view of the fireworks. Then you can check out a Totally Tomorrowland Christmas, which has about 5 shows per night and is shown on the stage, which is not far from Space Mountain. This show features Stitch, who takes the spotlight tracking down Santa, but also features other characters from Toy Story and Monsters Inc. On the same stage, about 4 times a night, an a cappella singing group performs holiday songs between the shows, so you can catch these guys while you're in that area too. Also in Tomorrowland in Cosmic Rays is Club Tinsel, which is an ongoing dance party all evening. Now you can dance the night away with some of the characters to some great songs. Over in Storybook Circus, there's another dance party that features characters including Vampirina and Timon. Now they won't be signing any autographs the same as Club Tinsel, but you can still enjoy the company while you dance away. As if all of that wasn't enough, there's some meet and greets going on as well, and also some special characters that may be only available during the party, like Jack Skellington dressed up as Sandy Claus, who normally appears with Sally. Now some of them may be in their best holiday clothes, and some of them may be even paired up together. For example, you can meet Moana in the Tiki Room, or Jasmine with Genie, or in Fantasyland even, you can meet Donald and Scrooge McDuck. Don't forget, you need to make some time to meet Santa Claus too, who is down near City Hall. Now it's impossible to meet all of the characters in one evening, and you may need to prioritise which ones are more important to you. Now, if you're in the park early, at 4 PM, when you can get in with your party wristband, you might want to line up and start meeting for one of the characters that's most important to you. Back at one of the parties previously, we done this with Sandy Claus, and it worked out great as the line was much longer later in the evening. But courtesy of WDW Prep School, they have a map with all of the locations with all of the characters that you can meet. So if you want to pause this video and have a good look, do that now. So we've had meet and greets, we've had fireworks, we've had castle stage shows. Now it's time to look, what can we ride? Not all of the rides will be open in the Magic Kingdom, but there are a lot that will, and the ones that are do have a lot shorter wait times than normal, and you will need to be aware that FastPass Plus isn't available once the party starts. But to be honest, you wouldn't really need it anyway. Over in Adventureland, Pirates is open along with Aladdin's Magic Carpets, the Swiss Family Treehouse, and also the Jingle Cruise. Now Jingle Cruise is normally quite popular due to the Christmas theming, so if it's busy, don't forget you can catch this on a normal park day or even before the party starts if you're not too bothered about meeting any characters. In Frontierland you can ride both Splash and Big Thunder Mountains and also see the Country Bear Jamboree. Haunted Mansion is also open, and pretty much everything in Fantasyland and Storybook Circus is too. Finally in Tomorrowland, the People Mover, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear and Tomorrowland Speedway are all open to ride too. Now while you're making all of these memories, don't forget to actually capture some. PhotoPass is great for that, and this year there are some new PhotoPass options, so let's take a look at those. This first one makes it look like you're serving up a giant Mickey cookie, and there is another one where it looks like you're holding a giant candy cane right outside Cinderella Castle. Now over at the entrance to Main Street, you can get your photo and have inserted the gingerbread men and also one of the reindeers from Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Parade. If you're visiting with your family, you can get romantic with this next shot where it looks like you're holding mistletoe. Now the next one is a video, which if you visit Santa while at the party, you'll get a photo that looks like it's in a photo album. The last one is a bit of a twist, as you can have Tinkerbell put into your photo, but this time she'll have on a festive outfit to help celebrate the season. As well as all of these magic shots, there are also plenty of props that you can use when getting your photo taken, giving you a massive choice of what you want to do. Don't be afraid to ask the PhotoPass photographer for multiple magic shots. They will do that for you, and they'll also put you in the different poses needed. And if you have got any, share them on either our Facebook, our Twitter or our Instagram, all at What in the D World. Now, merchandise. Who can resist limited items and exclusive party merchandise? I know I can't, so let's take a look at what's available. So when we're at the party and we're looking for merchandise, we can visit the Emporium on Main Street, Big Top Souvenirs in Storybook Circus, Mickey's Star Traders in Tomorrowland, the Ye Olde Christmas Shop in Liberty Square, and also the Frontier Trading Post. All these locations sell all or some of the clothes, magic bands, pins, ornaments, and also the pass holder exclusive items that are available. And don't forget to be on the lookout for limited items like limited edition or limited release pins or magic bands. The limited edition magic bands in particular are my favourite, as they do come in a really nice presentation box and also have special effects at the touch points with different light effects and also sounds which are different from what the normal magic bands will be. Now, while we're talking about merchandise, don't forget to call in at the fire station on Main Street to collect your special Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom card, which this year is the Tiki Room's 4 Cawing Birds. Now, if you arrive early, you can collect this before the party starts at 7 PM, as long as you have your party wristband. Moving on to one of my favourite things at the party, it is the complimentary food. One of the staples of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is the complimentary treats that you can pick up throughout the party. Now, these include a snowman soft pretzel and snow cone, a Mickey Santa Claus sugar cookie, a peppermint crunch cookie, a ginger molasses cookie, a snickerdoodle cookie, and many drinks like apple cider, eggnog, Nesquik, and the classic hot chocolate. As well as complimentary treats, there are also treats that you can actually purchase, and these include things like holiday Mickey cinnamon rolls, chocolate Yule logs, a Sugar Rush jumbo cupcake, Mickey ornament gingerbread cookies, and there's also peppermint ice cream sundaes and ugly sweater brownies, and so much more that you can try. Now, there are some table service restaurants open, and I would recommend booking in advance if this is something that you're considering doing. But for me, there's so much more to see and do at the party. My advice is grab some of the free treats or the special treats and enjoy what the party has to offer, rather than waste the time sitting in a restaurant. If you do have multiple nights, then great. If you don't, then remember, watch the second parade, as this will be a much better experience, but also make sure that you see the fireworks, the shows, and the characters that you normally can't see at any other time of the year. Don't waste time eating in or riding on rides that you can do outside of the party, unless it's something that you really want to do, or again, have multiple nights, and this will make sure that you can maximise the time that you have. Now, there are another couple of things that you can pay for, such as firework dessert parties, and this year also Tony's Most Merriest Town Square Party, which I'm not going to talk about, as I believe they take too much time out of the party itself, and this is something I personally would only do if I had multiple visits or wanted to do something totally different because I had been to the party before. So that's the What in the Disney World Ultimate Guide to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. As you see, there's so much to do, so much to eat, so much to buy, so much to just see, all crammed in to the 5 hours that this party lasts. So enjoy the party, and if you do go this year, drop me a picture on either Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, What in the D World. Don't forget to drop a like on the video for me, and also subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said at the start, if you know anybody that's going, share this video just to give them a few little tips and insights. So I hope you enjoyed our guide to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and as usual, all that leaves me to say is we'll see you real soon.